Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, today I want to talk about 5 things you should never share. In today's digital age, protecting privacy has become more important than ever. With the rise of social media, online banking, digital transactions, and interconnected platforms, individuals often find themselves sharing more information than they should. However, not all information is meant to be public. Among the most crucial things to keep private are personal passwords, financial details, and sensitive data that could compromise security. Sharing such information, even with close friends or family members, can lead to unintended consequences, including identity theft, financial loss, and personal security breaches. One of the most significant reasons for keeping personal passwords private is the risk of unauthorized access. Passwords are like the keys to a digital world, guarding bank accounts, emails, social media profiles, and even work-related accounts. When someone gains access to a password, they can manipulate accounts, steal information, or even impersonate the owner. Many people make the mistake of using weak passwords or sharing them with others out of convenience, but this opens the door to cyber threats. Hackers often use social engineering tactics to trick individuals into revealing their credentials. And once this information is compromised, it becomes incredibly difficult to regain control over one's digital life. Similarly, financial details, including credit card numbers, banking passwords, and PIN, must never be shared. Financial fraud is one of the most common crimes in the modern world, with scammers constantly devising new ways to exploit unsuspecting individuals. The moment someone else has access to a person's financial details, they can make unauthorized purchases, withdraw money, or even take loans in the victim's name. Many cases of financial fraud begin with a small, seemingly harmless act of sharing information with a trusted friend or relative. Unfortunately, if that information is misused or falls into the wrong hands, the consequences can be devastating. Victims of financial fraud often spend years trying to recover lost funds and rebuild their credit scores, and in some cases, they never fully recover. Beyond the financial aspect, personal information such as home addresses, social security numbers, and identification documents must also be safeguarded. Sharing such details can lead to identity theft, where a criminal assumes another person's identity to commit fraud. Identity thieves often use stolen information to open bank accounts, apply for credit cards, or even commit crimes under someone else's name. The repercussions of identity theft extend beyond financial loss. They can affect a person's reputation, legal standing, and overall well-being. Many victims of identity theft find themselves entangled in legal battles, struggling to prove their innocence while dealing with the stress of having their personal information exploited. Another reason to protect personal data is to maintain control over one's digital footprint. In an era where data is collected and stored by numerous platforms, even seemingly trivial details can be used to create a complete profile of an individual. Companies, advertisers, and even malicious actors can track online behavior, analyze purchasing patterns, and use collected data for targeted attacks or fraudulent activities. By sharing personal information carelessly, individuals unknowingly expose themselves to risks that can have long-term consequences. Protecting privacy is not just about avoiding immediate threats, but also about ensuring that one's digital presence remains secure in the long run. Despite these risks, many people continue to share sensitive information out of trust or convenience. It is common for individuals to give their passwords to friends or family members for various reasons, such as managing social media accounts or handling online transactions. However, trust alone is not a sufficient reason to share personal information. People can make mistakes, devices can be hacked, and information can be leaked unintentionally. Even in close relationships, there is always a possibility of disputes or misunderstandings that could lead to misuse of shared data. It is essential to establish boundaries when it comes to personal security and to educate those around us about the importance of privacy. One effective way to protect personal information is by using strong, unique passwords for different accounts. A strong password should include a mix of letters, numbers, and special characters, making it difficult for hackers to guess. Additionally, enabling two-factor authentication too far adds an extra layer of security by requiring a second verification step, such as a code sent to a mobile device. Keeping financial details secure also involves monitoring bank statements regularly, using secure payment methods, and being cautious about sharing information over phone calls or emails. Many scams today operate by pretending to be legitimate organizations, tricking people into revealing their details. Therefore, verifying the authenticity of any request for sensitive information is crucial. Furthermore, it is important to limit the amount of personal information shared online. Social media platforms encourage users to share details about their lives, but oversharing can make individuals vulnerable to cyber threats. Criminals often use publicly available information to answer security questions, guess passwords, or impersonate individuals for fraudulent activities. Simple practices such as adjusting privacy settings, being mindful of the information posted online, and avoiding sharing sensitive details in public forums can go a long way in protecting one's security. In conclusion, protecting personal passwords, financial information, and sensitive data is crucial in maintaining security in today's digital world. The risks associated with sharing such information are significant, ranging from financial loss and identity theft to loss of control over personal and digital assets. While trust is an important aspect of relationships, security should never be compromised for convenience. By practicing safe online habits, using strong passwords, and being cautious about the information shared, individuals can safeguard themselves from potential threats. In a world where data breaches and cybercrime are on the rise, taking proactive measures to protect personal information is not just a precaution but a necessity. Being mindful of our words is one of the most valuable yet often overlooked aspects of human interaction. The way we speak, what we say, and to whom we say it can have a profound impact on our relationships, reputations, and even our mental and emotional well-being. One of the most important things to never share carelessly is negative opinions about others. Whether it is personal grievances, workplace complaints, or casual gossip, speaking negatively about others can lead to conflict, misunderstandings, and damage to our own credibility. The words we speak are powerful. They can build someone up, encourage and inspire, but they can also tear people down, create divisions, and cause lasting harm. In many cases, negative opinions about others are based on temporary emotions rather than objective facts. When we are angry, frustrated, or disappointed, we may feel an urge to vent, often to the nearest available person. However, what we say in a moment of frustration can be remembered long after our emotions have settled. Words once spoken cannot be taken back, and the damage they cause may be irreversible. One of the biggest dangers of sharing negative opinions about others is the way information spreads. However, there is a difference between constructive discussion and harmful criticism. If we truly need to express concerns about someone, it should be done in a respectful and solution-oriented way. Instead of speaking negatively about a person to others, it is often more productive to address the issue directly with the person involved. This approach not only prevents unnecessary conflict, but also allows for personal growth and mutual understanding. A simple rule to follow is to ask ourselves 3 questions before speaking about someone. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? If what we are about to say does not meet these criteria, it is often better left unsaid. Practicing this habit helps us become more mindful of our words and their impact. It encourages us to focus on positive interactions rather than negative ones, creating a more uplifting and supportive environment for ourselves and those around us. In conclusion, sharing negative opinions about others is a habit that can lead to broken relationships, damaged reputations, increased negativity, and even missed opportunities. Words have lasting consequences, and once spoken, they cannot be taken back. While it may sometimes feel satisfying to vent or criticize, the harm it causes often outweighs the momentary relief. Instead of spreading negativity, we should strive to build others up, focus on solutions, and communicate with kindness and integrity. By choosing our words wisely, we not only protect our own reputation and well-being, but also contribute to a more positive and harmonious world. Keeping future plans private until they are finalized is a wise decision that can protect individuals from unnecessary interference, negativity, and even failure. Many people get excited about their ambitions and goals, whether it be starting a new business, pursuing a new job opportunity, relocating to a different place, or making significant life changes. However, sharing these plans too soon can invite opinions, doubts, and obstacles that could hinder progress. There is great wisdom in working silently and allowing results to speak for themselves, rather than seeking validation or approval before a plan is fully developed. One of the main reasons to keep future plans private is to avoid unnecessary pressure and expectations. When people share their goals with others, they often receive a range of reactions, from encouragement to skepticism. While some may offer support, others may cast doubt, question the feasibility of the plan, or express their own fears and insecurities. These opinions, even if well-intentioned, plant seeds of doubt in the mind of the person pursuing the goal. Instead of focusing on execution and problem-solving, they may become preoccupied with proving others wrong or second-guessing their decisions. External pressure can make individuals feel obligated to succeed not for themselves, but to meet the expectations of others, which can add unnecessary stress and anxiety. Another reason to be cautious about sharing future plans is the risk of negative energy and discouragement. Not everyone will be happy about another person's ambitions. Some individuals may react with jealousy, resentment, or even silent opposition. While they may not openly express negativity, their lack of enthusiasm or subtle discouragement can create doubt. People who do not have the same drive or vision may unintentionally project their own limitations onto others, discouraging them from taking risks or pursuing new opportunities. This can be particularly damaging when coming from close friends, family members, or colleagues whose opinions hold weight or stuff. Protecting one's mindset from negativity is essential when working toward a goal, and keeping plans private can help maintain focus and confidence. In some cases, sharing plans too early can also lead to unnecessary interference. When too many people become aware of an idea before it is fully developed, there is a risk of outside influence altering the original vision. Well-meaning friends or family members may offer advice that, while intended to be helpful, may not align with the individual's true intentions. Additionally, premature discussions about a plan can lead to disagreements, unsolicited opinions, or even conflicts that can delay or derail progress. By keeping plans private, individuals can work through the details at their own pace, refining their ideas without external distractions. There is also the reality that not all plans work out as expected. The process of achieving a goal often involves setbacks, revisions, and unexpected challenges. When a plan is shared too soon, and it does not unfold as intended, individuals may feel embarrassed or pressured to explain why things did not go as planned. This can lead to feelings of failure or discouragement, making it even harder to move forward. Keeping plans private until they are well underway allows individuals to adjust and make changes without the added pressure of external judgment. It also gives them the freedom to explore different paths and solutions without feeling like they have to justify their decisions to others. Another important consideration is that sharing future plans can sometimes lead to ideas being stolen or copied. In competitive fields, whether in business, art, or innovation, revealing a plan too early can give others the opportunity to take advantage of the idea before it is fully executed. Many successful entrepreneurs and creatives have learned the hard way that not everyone respects originality, and sharing details too soon can result in someone else capitalizing on the concept. Protecting intellectual property and ensuring that plans are well developed before making them public is a crucial aspect of long-term success. Furthermore, working in silence can create a stronger sense of personal accountability. When individuals keep their plans private, they are less likely to seek external validation and more likely to focus on taking real steps toward their goals. The satisfaction of achieving something independently, without seeking approval or applause, can be incredibly fulfilling. It reinforces self-confidence and resilience as individuals learn to trust their instincts and make decisions based on their own judgment rather than external opinions. When the goal is finally achieved and shared with others, the success speaks for itself, and there is no need to explain the journey. It becomes evident through the results. This approach does not mean that people should never seek guidance or support. Trusted mentors, advisors, or close friends who have genuine insight and experience can be valuable sources of wisdom. However, the key is to be selective about whom to confide in, sharing details only with those who have proven to be supportive, knowledgeable, and trustworthy ensures that feedback is constructive rather than discouraging. Choosing to discuss plans with individuals who genuinely want to see success rather than those who may undermine progress is an important aspect of strategic planning. Ultimately, the decision to keep future plans private is about maintaining control over one's journey. It allows individuals to focus on execution rather than validation, protects ideas from unnecessary interference, and reduces the risk of external negativity influencing their mindset. Success is best built through consistent effort, determination, and adaptability. By working in silence and allowing achievements to be revealed at the right time, individuals can navigate challenges with confidence and celebrate their accomplishments without unnecessary distractions. In conclusion, keeping future plans private until they are finalized is a powerful strategy for success. It minimizes external pressure, protects against negativity, reduces the risk of interference, and allows for greater flexibility in adjusting to challenges. While sharing goals with the right people can provide valuable support, being selective about who is included in the journey is crucial. The best way to prove the worth of a plan is not by talking about it, but by executing it. When success is achieved, it speaks louder than any words ever could. By practicing discretion and focusing on action, individuals can move toward their goals with clarity, confidence, and resilience. In the modern digital world, social media has become an integral part of daily life. People use it to connect with friends, share achievements, express opinions, and document personal experiences. While sharing aspects of life online can be exciting and fulfilling, oversharing can have serious consequences. Not everything needs to be made public, and knowing what to keep private is essential for maintaining security, peace of mind, and personal boundaries. The dangers of oversharing on social media go beyond minor inconveniences. They can affect relationships, personal safety, mental health, and even professional opportunities. One of the biggest risks of oversharing on social media is the threat to personal security. Many people post details about their whereabouts, daily routines, travel plans, and even financial status without considering who might be watching. Posting about a vacation while still away from home, for example, signals to potential burglars that a house is unoccupied. Similarly, sharing personal details such as home addresses, workplace locations, or even specific habits can make individuals vulnerable to stalking, scams, or identity theft. Cybercriminals often exploit publicly available information to create convincing scams, impersonate individuals, or hack into personal accounts. The more information someone shares, the easier it becomes for malicious individuals to take advantage of it. Beyond security risks, oversharing can have a negative impact on relationships. Personal disputes, breakups, family conflicts, or frustrations with colleagues should never be aired online. Posting about personal conflicts invites unwanted opinions, fuels drama, and can even escalate minor issues into major problems. What might feel like a temporary emotional outburst online can leave a lasting impression, damaging friendships, professional relationships, and family bonds. Additionally, personal grievances shared on social media may be misinterpreted or exaggerated, leading to misunderstandings and further straining relationships. Instead of resolving conflicts privately, oversharing makes them public, increasing the chances of regret and embarrassment later. Another significant concern with excessive social media sharing is its effect on mental health. The pressure to maintain a certain image online can be overwhelming, leading individuals to share curated highlights of their lives while hiding struggles and imperfections. This creates a false sense of reality, both for the person posting and for their audience. People who constantly share personal achievements, expensive purchases, or luxurious vacations may unintentionally contribute to feelings of inadequacy or envy in others. At the same time, those who overshare their problems, sadness, or frustrations may become dependent on social media validation instead of seeking genuine emotional support from trusted friends and family. This cycle of seeking approval and comparison can contribute to anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. Furthermore, oversharing on social media can have long-term consequences on professional opportunities. Employers, recruiters, and colleagues often check social media profiles before making hiring decisions or offering promotions. Posting controversial opinions, inappropriate content, or personal struggles can create an unprofessional image affecting career prospects. Even seemingly harmless posts can be misinterpreted and lead to unintended consequences. Many people have lost job opportunities, been disciplined at work, or damaged their professional reputations because of social media posts that were shared without careful consideration. Maintaining a level of professionalism and discretion online is crucial in an era where digital footprints are permanent and easily accessible. Another overlooked danger of oversharing is how it can affect personal privacy and emotional well-being. Once something is shared online, it becomes nearly impossible to erase completely. Even if a post is deleted, screenshots, saved copies, or data backups can keep it alive indefinitely. Many people have faced regrets over past social media posts that resurface years later, affecting their personal or professional lives. Relationships change, friendships evolve, and what may have been acceptable to share at one point in time may not be appropriate later. Protecting personal privacy by limiting what is shared ensures that individuals have control over their narratives without being haunted by past mistakes. Additionally, social media can sometimes attract the wrong kind of attention. Not everyone who follows an account has good intentions. Some people may use the information shared to spread negativity, gossip, or even harm others. Oversharing can invite judgment, criticism, or unwanted interference in personal matters. For example, sharing too much about relationships or parenting choices may attract unsolicited advice or negative comments that create stress and self-doubt. Being selective about what is posted online helps maintain a sense of control over personal matters and prevents unnecessary outside influences. A key principle to follow when using social media is to consider the long-term impact of a post before sharing it. Asking questions like, would I be comfortable with this being seen by a stranger? Or how would I feel if this resurfaced years later? Can help in making more mindful decisions. Setting privacy settings to control who can see personal posts, limiting the amount of detailed information shared, and thinking twice before posting in emotional moments can prevent regrets and protect personal boundaries. Social media should be a tool for connection and self-expression, not a place where privacy and security are compromised. It is also essential to remember that not every moment needs to be shared. There is value in keeping certain experiences private and enjoying them in the present without the need for validation from an online audience. Some of the most meaningful moments in life are best cherished personally or shared only with close friends and family. Learning to find fulfillment outside of social media allows for deeper connections, authentic experiences, and a healthier relationship with technology. Instead of constantly documenting life for an audience, individuals can focus on living fully, appreciating the present, and building real-world relationships that matter. In conclusion, while social media is a powerful tool for communication and self-expression, oversharing personal details can lead to security risks, damaged relationships, mental health struggles, professional consequences, and long-term privacy concerns. Being mindful of what is shared online ensures that individuals maintain control over their narratives, protect their personal lives, and avoid unnecessary complications. By setting boundaries, considering the long-term impact of posts, and prioritizing real-life experiences over digital validation, people can use social media in a way that enhances their lives rather than creating risks. In a world where online presence is permanent and public, choosing privacy and discretion is a sign of wisdom and self-respect.